The recent events surrounding Mark Robinson and former President Obama are shocking to many, but for black men, they're disturbingly familiar. These two figures, standing on opposite ends of the political spectrum, align in a way that strikes at the heart of how society treats black men, dismissing them as acceptable targets of disrespect. We witnessed when Ron DeSantis framed slavery as a benefit, and Mark Robinson took this insidious notion even further by suggesting that black Americans owned reverse reparations. It's a chilling reminder that regardless of how absurd or dangerous a political idea may sound, there will always be those willing to push it to even darker extremes. Mark Robinson's rhetoric doesn't exist in isolation. It's a part of a larger system that seeks to erase black history, diminish black pain, and place the onus for centuries of exploitations on the back of the very people who suffered the most. Black men in particular are constantly caught in the crossfire of political agendas designed to dehumanize us. Social dominance isn't just about what non-melanated people do. It's a system, a structure that transcends race and relies on the complicity of individuals who uphold its tenets, whether overtly or covertly. Barack Obama, a figure many expected to stand in solidarity with black men, subtly reinforced this system when he condescended to them for not supporting Kamala Harris. He suggested that their hesitation was rooted in sexism, a deflection that covertly embraces the very supremacist ideology that he ought to resist. After all, why hasn't he spoken in such condescending tone to other groups of men? This selective criticism reveals something deeply troubling. That even those we celebrate as symbols of progress can reinforce the very systems of oppression they were supposed to dismantle. What becomes clear then is that these two men, though they sit on opposite sides of the political aisle, are part of the same machine. It's two wings of the same bird driven by a singular purpose, to maintain a social order that devalues black men. Black men have been deemed the acceptable scapegoat, the one group society feels comfortable chastising, shaming, and silencing, whether it's through overt policies that seek to erase their history or subtle insinuations that undermine their agency. What we are witnessing isn't just a political divide, but a deeply ingrained social pattern. The question is, how much longer will black men be expected to bear the burden of a system that deems their pain, their voice, and their very existence as negotiable? Check out my other videos, and as always, follow the truth.